and for really helping shape the person I am today.
Selena Yvonne Jones was born and raised in Panama. Except for furlough years spent in school in Arroyo Grande, California, Selena has completed the majority of her education at CCA. Selena has enjoyed singing in the CCA Crossfire with worship bands, having deep conversations with friends, spending time with her class from school, and watching movies and then discussing the content afterward. Her best CCA memory was being reunited with her CCA class and coming home to Panama in 10th grade after freshman year in the U.S. Selena will begin a major in biology at Pepperdine University in Malibu, California next semester. She'd like to thank the best and most loving family in the world, Mom, Dad, Chloe, Tony, and Gracie. Wonderful teachers who inspire me to continue learning, amazing mentors who gave me new insights and are always there to listen, incredible friends who add the spice of fun and laughter to my life, and most importantly, my closest friend Jesus, who is always there for me. Selena's life verse is Ephesians 2:10.
Sarah Kim was born in Seoul, South Korea, and raised in Panama. She has enjoyed participating in leading worship at Crossfire Chapel and participating in outreach at CCA. She loves playing volleyball and golf, and especially loves basketball, which makes her feel alive when she hears the swish that the net makes. Sarah enjoys talking, laughing, and spending time with her friends. Sarah's favorite memory at CCA is of her teacher, Mr. Caleb Fleming, and the investment he made in her life. He helped me change and see how beautiful people can be. Her future plans include studying at a university in South Korea. Sarah would like to thank her sisters, Susanna and Joanna, for always being there for her in good times and the bad, because without them, she couldn't have done it. She feels very blessed to have them in her life. She would also like to thank Mr. Bose for an encouraging smile each morning, Mrs. Richardson for her understanding and being like a mother, Mr. Markland for his good advice, Mr. and Mrs. Jones for constantly encouraging her, Mr. and Mrs. Gunn for being loving and caring, Mr. Hilburn for dealing with her loudness, Mrs. Goff for caring for me whenever, and for her friends Hannah, Alberto, Gabby, little Gabby, Josh, and John. They brought happiness and impacted my life in big ways.
Alberto Enrique Leon Fondes was born and raised in Panama, attending the Oxford International School in Colegio Isaac Rabin before coming to CCA. Alberto enjoys sports and uses his gifts as a musician for the Lord, playing the guitar, drums, and as a vocalist. His favorite memories are playing in chapel every week and the senior retreat. His life verse reflects this: "My heart, O God, is steadfast. I will sing and make music with all my soul. I will praise you, Lord, among the nations. I will sing of you among the peoples." Alberto will be serving in the Crossfire Youth Ministry under the leadership of TJ Calloway before beginning university in January. He would eventually like to be involved in missions and leading worship. Alberto would like to thank his parents, his sister, church leaders, teachers, and friends.
Santiago Mejia Sanchez was born in Bogota, Colombia, and lived in Illinois and Florida, USA, before moving to Panama. He enjoys soccer, playing guitar, and playing FIFA. His favorite CCA memory is when his mom was able to become a CCA teacher because that allowed them to spend more time together. Santiago's favorite verse is, "I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength," Philippians 4:13. Santiago will begin university next semester at Florida State University, Panama, with the goal of eventually transferring and completing a degree in civil engineering and working in business with his father. Santiago would like to thank God because everything has been possible in him, my dad, and my mom for their patience, love, and for their prayers and support. I would also like to thank my teachers, especially Mrs. Penn.
Carissa Erica Miranda was born and raised in Panama. She was one of the few students who have completed their entire education in CCA, starting in K4. In her spare time, she likes to travel, play soccer, relax at the beach, and spend time with family and friends. Carissa's favorite CCA memory is the day finally canceled due to swine flu. Next semester, Carissa plans to begin university studies at Florida State University, Panama, eventually transferring to an arts college in Florida, USA. Carissa would like to give thanks to God. No matter how foolish my decisions were, He always made Himself present to me and helped me in everything. She would also like to thank her mom for teaching her more than any teacher, mentor, or class, and her dad for always being loving and supporting her. Finally, Carissa thanks her Aunt Martha, who is like a second mother to me and has been there for me at every moment in my life. I love her dearly and am ever so thankful for her life. Matthew 28:20 is her life verse, and surely I am with you always to the very end of the age.
Gabriela Alexandra Montenegro Pescador. Was born in San Jose, Costa Rica, and carries 3 passports, Costa Rican, Colombian, and Panamanian. Before beginning high school at CCA, Gabriela studied at Colegio Obrero. Although Gabriela enjoys spending time with friends, she is also very gifted as a choreographer and performer in dance. Gabriela's life verse is, and we know that for those who love God, all things work together for good, for those who are called according to his purpose. Romans 8:28. Gabriela was recently awarded a full scholarship to the University of Arkansas through the Panamanian organization SINASID, and plans to major in food science. She would like to thank her parents, Juro and Adriana, and all her family members for always supporting her. Gabriela would also like to thank her teachers, her boyfriend Stephen Gander, her best friend Alberto Leon, and all the friends she has made through CCA and Crossfire. Thanks for being part of my life.
Deborah Viviana Saavedra Gomez was born in Buenos Aires, Argentina, and holds both Argentine and Costa Rican passports. Before coming to CCA, Deborah also studied at the Instituto Panamericano. Her extracurricular activities include soccer, volleyball, orchestra, singing, and drama through the Word of Life Ministry in Panama. Deborah's favorite CCA memory is when the CCA girls soccer team played in the finals against ISP at the Romeo Fernandez Stadium. Next semester, Deborah will begin studies at the Word of Life Bible Institute in Schroon Lake, New York. After 1 year of biblical study, she will enroll in Marshall University in West Virginia. I press on toward the goal for the prize of the upward call of God in Jesus Christ. Philippians 3:14 is Deborah's favorite verse. She would like to give thanks to our Lord. It was only through him that I made it. Learning something new from him every day simply gave a meaning to the whole idea of starting with the real world. Also, I'd like to give thanks to both of my parents for supporting me even in hard situations during my academic life, for being such great examples of correcting me when they knew something was wrong. I would like to thank all my senior class for being an awesome class and for allowing me to be a part of their lives. To all my teachers for sharing their knowledge with our class and for being patient in our process of learning, especially to Ms. Richardson for trying to answer all my weird questions.
Gabriela Suarez Rincon was born in San Tomé, Venezuela, and spent most of her life in Florida, USA before moving to Panama. Gabriela enjoys spending time with friends in La Casita de Caramelo. Her favorite memory at CCA was the senior retreat this year. Gabriela plans to begin university study at Florida State University, Panama, hoping to complete an undergraduate and eventually a master's degree in international affairs. Her favorite verse is Jeremiah 29:11, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future." Gabriela would like to thank my new friends in Crossroads and to the teachers who made this experience for me more interesting. My loving parents who, regardless of any situation, supported me with their unending love, and God for letting me have this moment in life.